Thunder in their house, Chesapeake Energy Arena. Checking out Oklahoma City. They enter the conference semifinals looking very tough. A clean sweep in round one. They're hoping to carry that momentum into game one tonight. And the conference semis, Kenny, 8 teams looking to make that cut for the Final Four. What's the mental state of the underdogs in this round?
Oh, you just have to believe anything is possible, because it is. A big shot, a big injury, anything can change the trajectory of a series.
You know, to win as an underdog, you just got to want it more than your opponent. Problem is, the top seeds are usually at the top because they want it the most. But every now and then, an underdog can come in and take everything away.
Top seeds are normally at the top?
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah. Lesser seeds are usually at the bottom.
Survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals, game one. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Los Angeles Clippers facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. In a 7-game series, they have the home crowd advantage. You can feel it in the air, guys. But will they be able to start the series with the win?
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear so often, their fans, this can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
That's why you grind so hard during the regular season, to get this payoff, home court advantage. And that's exactly what they've worked to do.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Clippers right now, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Green in at the small forward. Westbrook passes to Durant, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Green kicks to Paul. Jordan dishes to Green. Griffin sets the screen for Green. Back to Jordan. Here's Griffin. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Jordan, the pass to Redick. Lock at 6. Griffin's shot is off.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense, because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Now Redick following the three-point attempt by Freak, and it's good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan, to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Durant. In the corner, Ibaka with it. Jordan with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Now it's sent it down to Doris Burke, who is able to catch up with Coach Doc Rivers.
You can put Coach in the crowd that feels game one is the most important game in the series. He said to take the first game on the road would put us in the driver's seat from a mental advantage as well as a home court advantage. Guys?
All right, Doris, thanks. Here is Paul. There's the dish to Jordan. Paul kicks to Griffin. Jordan the screen. Off the screen. And again, Blake Griffin.
Boy, an excellent job there by Paul setting that screen.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Westbrook gets a screen from Bailey. Ibaka outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Griffin's shot is off.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Free dishes to Westbrook. Durant with a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Durant's got 5 points so far. Clippers trail by 3. Ball outside. Green with a screen on Westbrook. Ball passes to Green. The shot is off. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Durant kicks to Westbrook. And stolen by Redick. Passes it to Jordan. Green against Durant. Green dishes to Griffin. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Nice shot from the wing. Paul's got his first 2 points of the night. Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Westbrook passes to Cannon. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Thunder shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And he knocks down the first one. A different look for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Ibaka. Roberson comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Jordan. Anderson comes in for Blake Griffin. Garrett Temple is checked in for Green. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. Now here's Anderson. Ball outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Temple. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. McGarry's checked in for Kansas. Here's Payne. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Freak. Here's McGarry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. McGarry's got his first points in this one. Clippers trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here's Payne. Sweet little floater.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Crawford kicks to Anderson. Here's Temple. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one hits back iron. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And a wide-open look for Freak. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Now here's Crawford. T right on him. Teardrop shot. Can't capitalize inside. And so the first quarter is in the books. Thunder lead by 5. And we'll be back. And Blake Griffin grew up playing the game alongside his older brother. His dad was his coach.
You know, watching him kind of go through.
Well, talking about Oklahoma City. Cantor, he's checked in for Adams. Baca comes in for Dion Waiters. And Freak subbed in for Andre Robertson. The Clippers also making some changes. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Chris Paul. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Freak, and it's Cantor in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Offensive rebound. Crawford's shot is good. Crawford's got 7 points for the quarter.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He ended with 22 points and seemed to have a hand in every defensive stop. Good numbers for him in both the steals and blocks columns. He turned in a great performance where it seemed nobody could stop him from taking over. You love to see that as a coach, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Well, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself. The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
The basket good off the assist from Durant. And it's a 6-point Thunder lead.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. That's now 8 points for Jeff Green.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Westbrook dishes to Freak. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Clippers trail by 3. Pass to Griffin. Inside runner. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Westbrook passes to Bailey. Cantor kicks to Freak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Kevin Durant, number 1. DeAndre Jordan is 2nd.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
That's good from Cantor. McGarry's checked in for the Thunder. Payne comes in for Russell Westbrook. The Clippers also changing it up. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Jordan. Temple comes in for Jamal Crawford. And Paul subbed in for J.J. Redick. Pick by Griffin. Paul kicks to Griffin. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Paul goes in. Again, the Clippers.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter, after only making 40% from the field in the first.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the wing on the left. Down low, knocks it loose. And now the Clippers on the break. Finished off the break. And now a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
And so we wrap up.
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
I think we're still upbeat. We would have liked to have a stronger second quarter, but
We welcome you back here to the coverage of the Western Conference semifinals.
They got a great quarter out of Paul. He has 11 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Green in at the small forward. And he can't hit the second. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Paul. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. And so Paul nails both of them.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
There's the pick. Westbrook dishes to Freak. A wide open look here for Ibaka. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Redick passes to Paul. And the wide open shot from Green. Here's Jordan. Good. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Right, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Paul for 3. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Adams checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Green. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Paul kicks to Griffin. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Blake Griffin doing all sorts of things. He's got 8 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Adams.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Griffin inside, defended by Ibaka. And the wide open shot from Redick. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got 6 assists here tonight. Freak kicks to Adams and stolen by Jordan. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And the Thunder making a change here. Robertson's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Crawford's checked in.
Look who's coming on the court. It's your Thunder Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. DeAndre Jordan 3rd.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Time now for an injury report.
He told me that it doesn't look too serious. If he misses significant time, it'd be a really tough break for a team in the midst of a playoff run. Tough timing, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And, you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
Absolutely. I mean, his teammates want him back out there as much as he wants to be back out there.
Here's Bailey. Here's the screen. Nailed from three-point land. Freak's got 6 points in the quarter.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
And it's blocked by Adams. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now here's Crawford. Defense right on him. 4 on the clock. Releases from 15, and he overshot that one, missing. Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Roberson, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And all of a sudden...
And here are the Thunder now. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Paul left side to take the lead. And it's good on the layup. Paul's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Los Angeles. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
How about the hands on display there around the basket? I mean, he does not let those opportunities slip away, and that allows the lead to grow.
Now here's Freak, covered by Reddick. And it's good. And that's 13 points for Russell Westbrook.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Griffin a screen on Durant. Durant against Green. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Reddick. 13 feet away. And the rejection by Ibaka. Durant the pass to Baylor. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Thunder.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Griffin sets the screen for Reddick. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Oklahoma City trailing. There's the screen. Durant kicks to Ibaka. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Outside, Green. Griffin a screen on Durant. Dishes it to Jordan. Paul against Westbrook. And it's Paul penetrating. And the rejection by Ibaka. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 17-7 run. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Reddick. And the rejection by Ibaka. Outside Westbrook. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Westbrook has been great. He's got 13 points and 9 assists. This is some performance we're witnessing out of him.
My man, a night to remember. No doubt about it.
Both free throws good from Westbrook. Clippers trail by 3. And Reddick kicks to Griffin. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5. No good. Great D that time from Durant. The Thunder leading by 3. It's Durant on the wing. Now here's Freak, defended by Paul. The feed to Green. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
They're losing their concentration here, guys. Some sloppy play going on right now.
Yeah, 2 turnovers in a row, and that's always a recipe for disaster.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Paul kicks to Jordan. Lets it go from deep. And Crawford with the basket on the assist by Jordan. 14 points for Crawford.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook kicks to Durant. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Thunder lead by 1.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Griffin attacking. That one goes. Count it. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
Well, 7 lead changes, Kevin, in this one, and we could very well be seeing more.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these 2 teams are really equal.
Freak kicks to Westbrook. It's tipped. Crawford with the steal. Westbrook against Paul. He feeds it to Griffin. Inside, Jordan. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it. So tough to stop Westbrook right now.
58 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Paul kicks to Griffin. Outside, Green. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert, because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Freak with it. He kicks it to Ibaka. Here's the three. Westbrook, no good. The pass to Paul. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock, and they double up Paul. And stolen by Freak. Out in his own on the break.
Look out now. Ibaka is caught by.
Stolen by Freak. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Money!
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Here's Crawford. Jordan dishes to Green. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so they foul intentionally. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Russell, congratulations on
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He came out of the locker room at halftime with some nice shooting, going 3 for 3 to start the third quarter.
His field goal percentage was excellent, up over 60%. This was a player in total control of his game. He didn't try to do too much. He didn't get reckless, just took what the defense gave him.
And that'll signal the end of our NBA postseason coverage.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
It is round 2 of the NBA playoffs. The intensity just kicked up a notch for game 2. Welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And it is Clipper basketball tonight as the Los Angeles Clippers go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Checking out Oklahoma City. Game 1 went right down to the wire, but they were able to eke out the win. Now looking to press their advantage here in Game 2. And after winning Game 1, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen. I'm a little overconfident.
You're overconfident? Yeah. Overconfident about what?
Because they're higher speed.
On tap tonight, NBA playoff action continues. It's Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals.
Ready to go?
This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got a Western Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this Oklahoma City crowd wants some love from their Thunder. Well, fellas, there's certain to be some disappointment because of the injury to Dion Waiters.
Kevin, this is a big blow to this team. I mean, he's going to miss some of the playoffs and perhaps all of them.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Redick with the bucket.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Durant. Feeds it to Freak. To the paint, here's Cantor. The shake. 5 on the clock. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Cantor's got his first points of the night. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. And Redick kicks to Jordan. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
Yeah, more than anything else, I think three-point shooting was the key, the catalyst, if you will, in that game.
Yeah, it's really a nice weapon to have because it makes things easier for you in other parts of your offense when you can knock down the three.
Here's Paul. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Westbrook with the nice D there.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Now here's Paul following the shot by Kevin Durant. Paul passes to Green. Paul with the screen for Green. Back to Paul. Fires the three. Paul missing again.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good from Freak. The Clippers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Redick dishes to Paul. Kicks it to Redick. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Green. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Now it's sent it down to Doris Burke, who is able to catch up with Coach Doc Rivers.
I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
Look who's coming out of the court. It's your Thunder Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Kevin Durant, number 1. Second, Jamal Crawford.
For each of their 3-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
And the Clippers making a change here. Crawford's checked in. Paul kicks to Crawford. The 10-footer. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter.
Steven Adams.
On defense, Oklahoma City. Crawford outside. Fires at the elbow. And the jumper is on the mark. Crawford's got his first bucket in this one. The Thunder leading by 8. Freak sets a screen for Westbrook. Pass to Freak. Shoots. Jordan with the rebound. The Clippers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Roberson comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jeff Green. Crawford's shot is good.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
That drops. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Durant.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
There's Crawford with the 3, and that is good. Crawford's got 7.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Payne passes to Baylor. Takes the 3. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Now here's Payne. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Over to the left wing. He was all alone on that one.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the 3-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Here's Paul. Picks in a screen. To the inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
Now here's Durant. He has 6. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen. A double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch. That's painful.
Paul goes in, kicks it out to Crawford. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Top of the key. Durant, no good.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Hickson. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Thunder lead by 9. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hey, you talk to Chris Paul, and it's clear he was born to play the point guard position. Vertically challenged, that's classic coming from Chris Paul. But, you know, seriously, Greg, he's taken that challenge and made the most of what he's got. A terrific player.
Really, and you know what? He's actually turned that challenge on his head when he goes right at much bigger players and uses their size against them.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Jordan is out there with Anderson, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers was simply superb. He dropped in 17 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. A game like this just illustrates the success this team has enjoyed this season. What a special year, guys.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Garrett Temple has checked in for Kyle Anderson. Westbrook dishes to Cantor, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Come on, y'all. You better listen, man.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Paul kicks to Green. Jordan with the screen on Ibaka. It's Redick on the wing. Jordan sets the pick for Redick. Just 5 on the clock. Green, the screen. The shot is off. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. The feed to Cantor. Now here's Freak. 11 points in the game. Left side, Westbrook. He feeds it to Cantor. Puts up the baby hook. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And the Thunder lead by 9.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
To the right side. Passes it to Green. Stolen by Cantor. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Westbrook leading the charge. Here's Cantor. Some solid D from Paul.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Inside, from the line. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And he gets it to go. Ibaka's got his first points of the game.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on...
And through the first half.
Well, thank you, Kevin.
We welcome you back here to the coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Freak, and it's Cantor in at the 5 down low. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Westbrook gets a screen from Bailey. Lets it go from the wing. Westbrook can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 19. Paul with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. And stolen by Freak. And Westbrook, here we go. And he gets it to go.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
The Clippers shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Griffin. It's rebounded by Durant.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
And Green slams it in.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The free throw drops for Jeff Green. The Thunder leading by 20. Pass to Ibaka. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Durant with it. Now Green defending. Bailey. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Green with the block. Ibaka outside. Westbrook kicks to Freak. Another shot. Releases. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Freak. And that's now 6 points for Russell Westbrook. Westbrook against Paul. He kicks to Griffin. There's the pass to Redick. Griffin sets the screen for Redick. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Green. Jacks up a 3. Was shot by Redick, no good.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks. Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Yeah, and that one's good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Durant. 12 points for him. Good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. DeAndre Jordan, number 1. Kevin Durant is second.
Well, these two guys are consistent producers. I mean, they've had excellent playoff runs so far. The crowds get louder, and on every shot, it's got to be hard to maintain your concentration, but these guys find a way to do it.
Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for the Clippers. It's Jordan on the wing, defended by Ibaka. Paul against Westbrook. Picked by Griffin. Paul passes to Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Green. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. The tray. That doesn't go either for Green.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Outside for Durant. 1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. That's good.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Crawford, and the rejection by Bailey. The shot's good from Griffin. Griffin's got 4 points now in the quarter. 1:30 left in the third quarter. Freak dishes to Ibaka. Durant kicks to Freak. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Hits the jumper in space. Westbrook's got 8 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Thunder have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Durant, the pass to Bailey. Off target from 3-point range.
can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 8. Got a piece of it. And Jordan sends it back. But they get it back. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. And it's Freak missing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Paul kicks to Crawford. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And 12 points for Crawford.
I liked his composure there under pressure as he was being double-teamed. Terrific pass.
Lets it fly. No good on that last second attempt. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Clippers trail by 19. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Redick and Crawford, the sharpshooters outside. Anderson is out there with Hickson. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Bailey. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Payne dishes to Cantor. Feeds to Freak. Durant the pass to Bailey. 13 feet away. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Freak's got 4 points this quarter.
And really an alert play on the glass there to get that second chance opportunity. He's having one of those games that we've really grown accustomed to seeing him put forth.
Now here's Hickson. Redick with the 3, and Roberson pulls it down. He dishes it to Payne. To the paint, here's Bailey. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Talk about a terrific game for Freak. He's got 19 points, and what a terror he's been, rejecting shot after shot.
Clark, he has owned the paint.
McGarry's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Garrett Temple has checked in for Jamal Crawford. The Clippers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Hickson. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Bailey. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Temple. Dishes it to Redick. The 3. That's good.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And that one's good. Freak.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The shot by Redick, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it's good. Fought through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
2 shots, foul, 2.
That's some good play tonight for Enes Kanter. He has 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Westbrook's checked in, And the Clippers making a change here as well. Jordan, he's checked in for J.J. Hickson. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Jordan with the screen on Westbrook.
I got you.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Paul kicks to Anderson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for Thunder, Kyle Anderson. At the line for 2.
Free throw, good, Anderson. And the Thunder making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Griffin's checked in. Both free throws good from Anderson. The Thunder leading by 22.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Westbrook with it. Out to the right wing.
Sticking too much.
Now here's Freak, covered by Reddick. 6 on the shot clock. Robertson dishes to Cantor. Bailey, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
It's Reddick on the wing. Outside for Griffin. Lots of room. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Freak's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Out to the right wing.
Yes.
And here's Freak. Back to Westbrook.
Yes.
Here's Roberson. The dish to Cantor. Here's Bailey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Freak's got 17 points here in the second half.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket. Right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Now here's Reddick. Right side, Jordan. Right wing. Jordan the screen. Anderson kicks to Jordan. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for Oklahoma City.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here's Griffin, following the score by Serge Ibaka. That's good.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
Now here's Westbrook, and a wide open look for Freak. Here's Cantor. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are. Check out the game for Blake Griffin. He has 8 points and the 1 steal.
First free throw is good. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Mitch McGary's checked in for Cantor. Hustis comes in for Serge Ibaka. Singler, he's checked in for Freak. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. The Clippers also changing it up. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Jordan. Temple comes in for J.J. Reddick. And it's Ennis in for Paul.
I did it.
Griffin hits them both. Here's Payne. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it to McGarry. Oklahoma City moving it around. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, what was the key in securing this win tonight?
Well, we had to get stops. You know, those guys, they got so many options, so many good players, man. We just had to rally around each other and get stops.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke,
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game. Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
And that is it for this broadcast of Round 2 of the NBA playoffs. For myself, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a great evening, everybody.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports, about to tip off the pivotal Game 3 in these conference semifinals. Alongside Shaq and Kenny, Ernie Johnson. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Well, for the Clippers, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. Well, after losing the first 2 games on the road, the alarm bells starting to sound. Would you agree, Kenny, that this is a crucial game for them if they're going to battle back in the series?
Yeah, some guys play much better at home than they do on the road. So they need some home cooking tonight, and this crowd has got to give them a big burst of adrenaline.
The Staples Center filled to capacity. Big Game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals getting going right now. Thanks for tuning in. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at the Clippers. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into the series.
And an opportunity here to change the momentum of this series. The odds are stacked against them after losing those first 2 on the road. But now in their building, their fans, it's their chance to get back into it.
Simply do or die time. I mean, they can't be discouraged by the 2 losses. There's still plenty of time left in this series. The most important game is the current game. The crowd isn't discouraged, and we can feel that. Just listen to them. They're going at it in here.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Freak, and it's Cantor in at the center. Ibaka, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And how about that? Just an easy way to get on the board.
And just like that, Greg, the first lead belongs to them.
Paul goes in, and he makes good on the layup.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Westbrook. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Back to Durant. Wide open look. That's short off the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Out left to the wing. Crawford with the ball. Out defended by Freak. Paul with the bucket.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And so just over 1.5 minutes played. Westbrook dishes to Freak. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Freak's got his first 3 points of the game.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that 3-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Dishes it to Cantor. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I love the low post attack on that one.
Paul kicks to Griffin. From 10 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Griffin's got his first bucket of the night. Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Durant.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Crawford. Jordan the pass to Crawford. It's blocked. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And then Durant with the jam.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Oklahoma City.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Now here's Westbrook. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for the Clippers. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Jordan. Kyle Anderson comes in for Green. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. The Thunder also changing it up. Adams, he's checked in for Ibaka. Andre Robertson comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Anderson outside. Here's Hickson. No luck. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
And a couple guys got hot early, and then it became contagious. You could see that everybody kind of pitched in when it came to shooting.
Exactly right, Greg. I mean, normally there's a hot shooter. The defense can kind of lock into that guy and then let somebody else get some shots. But that wasn't even an option in that game because everybody was on fire.
Now here's Freak. 5 points in the game. And here's Griffin. Ball outside. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Redick. And Cantor pulls it down. Oklahoma City leading by 4. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, I had a chance to speak with head coach Doc Rivers. He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Kevin Durant, number 1. Second, Jamal Crawford.
Well, when players like their feet set behind the arc, it's over. That's what they do. That's who they are. These are excellent three-point shooters, and they've shown it here during the postseason.
Garrett Temple has checked in for Blake Griffin. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. McGary's checked in.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Ball outside. Los Angeles with another miss.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Payne gets a wide-open look. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Temple gets the bucket.
My goodness, since when does he score off the crossover? Now I've truly seen it all.
Payne kicks to Freak. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Feeds it to Payne. Here's Bailey. A three-pointer is right on target. Freak's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Thunder. 7 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Paul penetrating again, Los Angeles.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And a chance to hear from DeAndre Jordan, who talks about the inspiration he drew from. A strong case can be made that Jordan played like the Defensive Player of the Year, Clark, this past season. And the fact that he didn't win it, it looks like it'll keep him motivated.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I love the passion he plays with defensively. It seems like a burning fire in him. And Doc has stoked that fire with desire and inspiration. You've got to love how the passion to play defense burns in DeAndre.
And thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Just the way they've been able to pound that backboard. I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good low post presence, a big part of the success.
So for Oklahoma City right now, the rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
And that one's good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I wouldn't give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Jordan dishes the ball. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. It's hauled in by Adams.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And it's Freak missing.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Crawford right side. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Durant kicks to Freak. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Kicks it to Griffin. Left side, Jordan. Jordan the screen. Paul passes to Jordan. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
No good on the free throw. Ennis Cantor's checked in for Oklahoma City. Singler comes in for free. Teams will make substitutions. And the first half comes to a close.
Look, Kevin, I've got
subscribe and hit the like button.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3.
You know, Paul is playing really well. 15 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Green in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. That is good. Ibaka's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Thunder.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Now Paul. Outside Griffin. Back to Paul. Jordan the screen. Paul goes in. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And that's his style right now. That's his game. He plays it as well as anyone. And when we get to crunch time, that's when he's at his best.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers played some outstanding basketball. He ended with 28 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
Ibaka outside. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 8 points for Serge Ibaka.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Stolen by Cantor. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way, and that one's good. 16 points for Freak.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Left side, Griffin. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Goes back up, just 5 on the clock. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here is Durant. He has 7. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway. Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Passes it to Bailey. It's Durant on the wing. Covered by Green. Westbrook with a wide open look. And he sinks that one. Hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Westbrook's got his second bucket. Westbrook against Paul. From past the arc. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And Westbrook, here we go. And the shot is good. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Jordan. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
They get the rebound.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Lets it go from 14. Paul can't get that one to fall. The Thunder leading by 3. And that one's good. Freak.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Griffin a screen on Westbrook. Paul dishes to Griffin. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And that one's good. Freak.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good looks from the outside, and now they've really got it going.
Crawford outside, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them. They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense, and that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Thunder with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Westbrook, here we go. Now the dish to Durant. Freak sets a screen for Durant. And the Thunder another 3.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And now it's a 10-point Oklahoma City lead. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Paul. 21 points in the game. Pass to Griffin. Will it go? And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. The Clippers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. First free throw is good. So both teams making some changes here. Blake Griffin hits them both. Payne. The shot is off. Shots continuing to fall as the fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Now here's Reddick. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for Oklahoma City right now, Bailey in at shooting guard. Steven Adams is out there with McGarry. Then it's Payne, and it's Roberson in at the 3 slot. Hickson, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
The Thunder leading by 6. Payne with it. Kick out to Adams. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Clock at 6. Payne kicks to Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Talk about a terrific game for Freak. He has 23 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he's squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
And so he hits both. And so here are the Clippers. Trailing here by 8. Paul passes to Redick. Hickson against Adams. Hickson dishes to Paul. No good from outside.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backcourt has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. For the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan comes in for J.J. Hickson. And it's Green in for Garrett Temple. And then for Oklahoma City, Serge Ibaka. He's checked in for Mitch McGarry. Durant comes in for Andre Roberson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Anderson in the post, working on Ibaka. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Durant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Westbrook gets a screen from Bailey. It's tipped and stolen by Jordan. The feed to Redick. He kicks it to Anderson. And it's blocked by Adams. But they recover it. And the wide open shot from Paul makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Paul's got 24.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he equaled his total from before the break.
Freak kicks to Durant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jordan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the wide open shot from Redick. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Ibaka, wide open, he fires. And that one's on target from the wing. And the Thunder lead by 10. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. The pass to Redick. Lets it fly. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Westbrook kicks to Freak. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 9th assist in the game now. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. So, Coach, waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
Thank you, Doris.
Some good play from Griffin in this one. He's got 8 points and also a block shot.
And Griffin no good on that one. The Thunder leading by 14. Durant kicks to Ibaka, and that one is stuffed right through.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
LA has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Paul passes to Griffin. That's good from Crawford on the assist by Griffin. And 11 points for Jamal Crawford.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Oklahoma City has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Cantor dishes to Durant. Freak kicks to Ibaka. To the middle. Here's Cantor. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with the chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it. Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Durant, no good.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Green inside the three-point line. Goes back up. And Jordan with the layup.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move. You must pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. You're forcing the issue too much.
Crawford with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Three-pointer. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Thunder leading by 10.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for Oklahoma City.
Steve, I agree. You know, I think the attitude was very impressive. And Clark, you had talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They put a tremendous performance in terms of effort and intensity, and they deserve to win this one.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Crawford. They kick it out to Green from outside the arc. Nails it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
And he commits the intentional foul. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Paul for 3. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Whoa, Nelly. Listen to that.
That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
Guys, more than a roar, more like an explosion.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
"11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Nails the tray.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought him back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
They have a chance to tie it up.
A 3-ball would do just that.
Crawford outside. He's off from 3. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this...
Well, Kevin,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact. And that is it for this broadcast of Round 2 of the NBA playoffs. For myself,
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
here we are, NBA fans. Playoff game 4 of the second round with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Los Angeles Clippers at Staples Center. Well, for the Clippers, a tough loss for them in Game 3. That one really could have gone either way. They are confident that with a few tweaks, they'll fare better tonight. And after losing the first 3 games of the series, certainly not the position they'd hoped to find themselves in as we approach Game 4, needless to say. Now looking for a win simply to stave off elimination. So what's the mindset, Jet?
Man, this is where your pride's got to kick in. Are you kidding me? You cannot get swept. This is where you have to dig in, dig down deep. Are you going to win the series?
It's one of the busiest hubs in the world as the planes land and depart at LAX. It's Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. This should be a good one, and 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA playoffs. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Los Angeles Clippers can deliver the goods here at home. And, of course, they're looking forward to the return, fellas, of Dion Waiters.
Kevin, my goodness, what a tough blow. His injury means he's going to miss the rest of the series.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cantor in at the 5 down low. Westbrook kicks to Freak. Outside Durant. Dishes it to Freak. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Crawford. Griffin a screen on Durant. Here's Paul. And the shot is long. The Clippers on defense. They need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone, and they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Here's Westbrook following the score by Jamal Crawford.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Paul dishes to Crawford and misses it off the right side of the rim. Paul against Westbrook. Pass to Freak. Durant for 3. Second shot opportunity, and Cantor with the lay-in. Good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Paul outside. In the corner, it's Crawford. Crawford missing again. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And that one's good. Durant.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Now here's Crawford. Defense right on him. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Jordan against Cantor. Jordan kicks to Crawford. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Westbrook with it. Pass to Baylor from deep. And he gets it to go. Freak's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Paul goes in. Unloads from 13. Shot is off. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Westbrook passes to Durant. Westbrook kicks to Freak. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Westbrook dishes to Freak and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Jeff Green picks one up. Oklahoma City shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The first free throw is good. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Clippers. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And both free throws good from Freak. Clippers trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Green kicks to Paul. Fires from deep. And it's J.J. Redick with a 3.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Inside, here's Ibaka. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Paul kicks to Green. There's a screen. Jordan the screen. Back to Paul. Redick passes to Griffin. And the wide open shot from Green. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Green's got his first bucket in this one. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Ibaka. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And Los Angeles with some changes. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Jordan. Kyle Anderson comes in for Blake Griffin. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Jeff Green. Roberson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. J.J. Redick is out there with Crawford. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers was simply superb. He finished with 34 points, and there didn't seem to be much you could do to stop him, shooting efficiently from both the field and the foul line. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Crawford, no one around him. The putback and slam dunk by Jordan.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you have to display when you want to attack that offensive glass.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. It's Crawford with the drive. Crawford missing again.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And that one's good. Freak.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Griffin a screen on Westbrook. Redick against Westbrook. The feed to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Griffin dishes to Jordan. The 3 from Anderson. The rebound by Bailey. The Thunder leading by 12. It's Westbrook with the drive. Takes a 3. And it's Freak missing.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Clippers making a switch here. Green's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Cantor comes in for Steven Adams. And Durant subbed in for Singler. And Green now, top of the key. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got 3 assists in the game. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Jordan kicks to Crawford. They kick it out to Green, the 15-footer, and he gets it to go. Green's got 7 points. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The offensive rebound, Cantor, banked in off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 11.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, it's certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
A different look for the Clippers. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Jordan. Temple comes in for Jamal Crawford. And Chris Paul subbed in for J.J. Redick. Then for the Thunder, Ibaka comes in for Mitch McGary. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Green, the pass to Hickson. Here's Temple, covered by Bailey. Temple can't get it to go.
2 minutes left. 2.
The Thunder leading by 11. Payne dishes to Freak. And Ibaka kicks to Freak. Pass to Payne. Feeds it to Freak. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Green with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Out to the wing, and the wide open shot from Paul. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Griffin with the steal. And here is Green. He has 7. Here's Paul. Again, the miss by Paul. The Thunder have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Scooped up. Cantor. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Clippers trail by 10. Here's Paul. Paul can't get that one to fall. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Durant, the pass to Bailey. Here's Ibaka. Hits the target from 18 feet. Ibaka's got 9.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme. That's 2 straight quick 3-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
The Thunder leading by 9.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Payne dishes to Freak, 11 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Freak's got 8 here in the quarter.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Paul kicks to Temple. And again, it's the Clippers from deep. Now, Freak. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And the first half is now in the books. Thunder lead by 11. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Doc, what happened there in the first half?
Well, we missed shots, turned the ball over, second shots. I really think what's disappointing is our bad offense is dictating our bad defense right now.
Doc, appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again.
Just an amazing game for Freak. He's got 16 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Oklahoma City leading by 11, and on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Cantor. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Durant in at the small forward position. He kicks to Freak, 5 to shoot. And now running it up the court, Green pushing it all the way. The Clippers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Jamal Crawford. And so Jamal Crawford nails both of them.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
You got it. Let's get
And then Durant with the jam.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Clippers trail by 13. On the wing, Jamal Crawford, defended by Bailey. Griffin passes to Crawford. Back to Griffin. 6 to shoot from 10 feet out, and Crawford with the basket on the assist by Griffin. And that's now 8 points for Crawford.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. Oklahoma City moving it around, and Durant gets it to go.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Roberson's checked in. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. J.J. Hickson needs checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Anderson comes in for Blake Griffin. Garrett Temple has checked in for Jeff Green. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. And then for Oklahoma City, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. And Freak subbed in for Serge Ibaka. Fires, high post. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit. We welcome you back here to the coverage of the Western Conference semifinals.
I want to thank all my viewers.
And it's the Clippers with the ball, down by 12. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Hickson is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Redick. Kicks it out to Paul. 5 on the clock. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Paul's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Clippers. Westbrook kicks to Durant. To the paint. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
When's the last time I hit the rim?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Ibaka's checked in. Now here's Redick. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Freak's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control. Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Durant, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. So, for the Clippers, Jeff Green is checked in for Kyle Anderson, and it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. Kanter checked in for Oklahoma City. The Thunder leading by 13.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Sticking too much.
The wide open look here for Ibaka. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Freak.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Crawford kicks to Griffin. From downtown, Crawford, no luck. Oklahoma City's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Wasted no time on that one. And that's 21 points for Freak.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Down low, here's Griffin. Soft touch off the glass.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Westbrook. He feeds it to Cantor. Some room here for Ibaka. Green with the rebound.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
The Thunder leading by 16. Freak kicks to Durant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Los Angeles timeout. Start it.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team.
The issue too much.
He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
All right, Doris. Here's Griffin. That one off the back iron and out.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Westbrook passes to Bailey. The three. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 24 points for Freak.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Jamal Crawford. He has 12 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
Jamal Crawford at the line for two.
First one falls for him.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
And so Jamal Crawford nails both of them.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
The ball inside.
Outside Westbrook.
Sticking too much.
Westbrook double team. Griffin with the steal. Westbrook against Paul. At the elbow, Green. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud for your Spirit Dance team.
.137 left in the game. Here's Bailey, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And it's now 26 points for Freak. Clippers trail by 19. Paul dishes to Jordan. Westbrook against Paul. Kicks it to Griffin. Puts up the baby hook. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Griffin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Thunder.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Durant. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
There's the dish to Freak. Here's Ibaka. Again, the Thunder score.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Ball against Westbrook. Crawford outside. And Cantor pulls it down. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Westbrook kicks to Freak.
Ball inside.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. And Durant gets it to go.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season.
Hi, Kevin. Well, much will be made of the scoring that you had here, certainly. But can you describe or put a value on the contributions of your teammates?
Well, it's a team game. Everybody has to come to play. Everybody play hard in the second half. We stuck together, so we just got to continue to do that.
A solid all-around effort. Thank you so much. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
He gave them an enormous lift tonight, make sure they're moving on to the conference finals. He said, you know what, give me the ball, let me go to work. This is barbecue chicken soup play with a diet soda.
This was vintage Kevin Durant we saw tonight, fellas. Just tearing it up. He's got the most diverse set of skills out there from an offensive standpoint. There isn't anything he can't do. And defensively, he can do it as well. It's almost impossible to count all the ways Kevin Durant helps his team.
So that's the finale of this round 2 series of the NBA playoffs for Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Now on to what should be an amazing conference finals coming up in
labels, gangstar forbid. NYG, same team, no game. Love is love, fam, one and the same. Funny style, act strange, going against the grain. Don't wanna see us on top of our thing. We adapt to change. Fame, fortune, and material gain. Flow stay natural, unrestrained. Let me explain. Don't get it till you set it aflame. Subject them to pain. Make them respect the name that set you rep. Connect you claim. Stay ready to steps ahead of competitors. They'll test your aim. Age stack. My foundation. With mine splat, not take the blame. Playing for keeps, we came to win.
So I'm the Jerry Rice to this. Much too nice to quit. And just so you know, we never liked you, kid. Cause you ain't wanna let it be. So I'ma convene with my team before we gotta let this speak. Cause nowadays, y'all rappers are carbon copies. Your bars are sloppy, still it's hard to stop. Especially when I connect with my man. Rep with my fam, we taking back the rest of our land. And we don't really care if they say it. They're playing their hits, we about to make our way in this. And let's see if it can last till the next season. In a flash, take out, give me the next reason. I flip for my people's head, spit for my people's head. Yeah, time to get rich with my people's head. Cut off a snake's head, then we break bread. Same team, no games. You on the ground trying to fake dead.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live.
All them nights I had to struggle trying to find some dinner. They don't really love me, they not really for me. When I die, is you gon' show up to the ceremony? I just bought a Bentley, just to bet you Christian Louboutin to make a switch religion. I'm not stupid, baby, but the mansion is. Me and Benji are related like relatives. I'm a brought the millions in. Go and get it, I'm the shit, don't need no laxative.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live.
Time, but my watch broke. I know. It's a cold world, but we got coats. We grinding to make. Yes. We shining, they hate. Yes. We ball till we fall. Every dime is a flake. I'm signed to the pay. I'm crossing the moat. I'm backing them down. Standing tall like a soldier. These players can't hold us. It's the winner's race. Eating with kin and ace at a table, no dinner plates. We the best, get it straight. What's the problem, baby? Raised out of Harlem, baby. Was driving my mama crazy. Trying to give it, so I gotta go get it. Harder than ever.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it. trust in nobody.
Let's go, I got that.
Yeah. I said have faith in me, but put your trust in nobody. Have faith in me, put your faith in nobody. I done been around, halfway around the globe, probably still ain't met nobody that seem picture perfect. We all buy lies, depends on the purchase. You can't walk a mile in my shoes, cause I'm steady running like water can't break. Let's just buy a pregnant woman. So I had to earn life, road to the riches, wouldn't change it for the turnpike. 365, 12 months, 24/7, gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it out like you. They don't love us, they just love it, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it, how we live, how we live.
To y'all.
DJ Khaled. Convict music. We the best. We taking over. Listen.
Spread out with it. South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. From down in Miami, where warm in the winter. All up to Minnesota, where storm in the winter. Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Memphis, Holla at me. BNH-Town, Southside, Cloverland, Gate out the man out Dallas. Badass Cali, Catman Cali with my eyes open valley. Blowing that spread it, going down Bennett. Drop 643, wheel hit switch. Red light stop, make it drop for the doubt. Anything you hear that I said, I meant it. Can't got the crown, then spread out with it. Say you need, I said I
If you want to, we can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town. They won't you unless you try to. Come around and try to stop on our ground. 'Cause we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over.
Black flag. Yeah.
Listen.
It's what I does. I get money every day I does that. It's how I ride. Black flag on the left too. Ride, you better move. Yeah, get shit like shine that's on my head. I'm big like Diddy. I'm with it. Cali, we get it. Biggie of my city. Please don't fit it. Hit 'em too. The running get stupid. Money that come running like water. Money so hot. Miami on fire. You better be. Might get on the porch of your fortress. Yeah, they see it, but no one reports it. I run in,
'Cause
strip
we
routes,
taking
slide.
over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Listen.
When you see, better duck like the Met, gotta ease pants. What? I don't give a fuck, I run these streets, y'all talk that. I want that beef. I'ma tell you like a G told me, he'll come back quick if cash rule everything around me. I'm YSL, Versace. You can see me in that Boss GT. Coming down Sunset, sitting on D. Feeling like Pac, all lots on me. Fresh bandana and them mad trees. Please, I spit every verse. Some say Cali, some say Khalid. 12 years down and I'm finally
If you
free.
want to, we can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town. They won't you unless you try to. Come around and try to stop on our ground. 'Cause we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Listen.
Birdman dead, I'm number one. Can't make me wrong, so we got him done. The family, I'ma give him some. Spent that conda, he didn't run. Sunday had a whole church singing the song. Why they had to send my baby home? With some that paper long. Been a G in the game, now my son on the throne.
I am the beast. Feed me rappers and feed me beats. I'm untamed, I need a leash. I'm insane, I need a shrink. I love I need a leech. Why complain on easy streets? I don't even talk, I let the visa speak. And I like my Sprite Easter pink. And my wrist special pop, but the mule is cooler. I have more juice than your jeweler. Touch it, I will your medulla. That's a it is not a tumor. Red light, stop your rumors. I stay on track like a box of Pumas. I just rock with Junior. I am the little big
'Cause we
Kahuna.
taking over.
I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that
got a 7 with a 4 in the book. Got 125 on the dash.
I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far.
'Cause it's just another day in the life of a boss.
T-Pain.
Boss, 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 it's short straight digging me, and I ain't even rich. So you know it's on the sideline like ain't that a I'm on my job, and I ain't getting off, 'cause it's just another day in the life of a
I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. Got the biggest car, Spanish bars, no good. Call it other lane for the walks in the parks. I ain't come to play games, I just wanna play my part. Tell your girlfriend to come talk with my dog. We straight G's and we came here to ball. Bottle at the bottle, and I'm sure you count them all. Then we off to that Chevy and taking off. Baby, slow it down, 'cause you're moving too fast. Yeah, you fine to be moving too fast. Back to the thuggin', now love it. Baby, that's my wizard. Sack for the jeans, 5 bones for the 20 to 800 for the. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. You can tell by the shows that's standing by the car.
got a fresh line up, yeah, fresh outfit, but I had a parking lot on smash. Plus I got a 7 with a 4 in the book. Got 125 on the dash.
I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far.
'Cause it's just another day in the life of a boss. Get it all in perspective. For all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0, y'all know it's Nas, yo. Then a whole lot of only describe us as soldier survivors. Stay laced in the best, well dressed with finesse in the white tee, looking for wifey. Thug girl who fly and talk so nicely. Put her in the coupe so she can feel the nice breeze. We can drive through the city, no doubt, but don't say my car's say that is out. Newness, here's the anthem. Put your hand up that you with, count your loot with. Push the pool stick in your new crib, same hand that you hoop with. Swing around like you stupid. King of the town, yeah, I've been that. You know I click clack, where you and your men's at? Through the Smurf, through the WAP baseball bat. Rooftop like we bringing 88. Made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. With them gangsters, with them. Made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. Where them gangsters at? With them. This ain't rapping, this is street hop. Now get up off your like your seat's hot. My life lit up. Trunk of the car, we got the street. Don't start none, won't be none. No reason for your mans to panic. You don't want to see no ambulances. Not drink down in this cup. That's the way you get Timberland up. Let the music diffuse all attention. Ball up convention, free admission. Come on, swift. All my just coming homies. Get money, leave the beef alone slowly. Get out my face, you people so phony. Pull out my waist and made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. With them gangsters, with them. Made you look. You a slave to a
a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. Where them gangsters at? Where them at? Running, yo, my mood is real rude. Show you what to do. Don't box my obliges. Every invitation to fight you. Like Pun said, you ain't even in me class. Made batch pins, backseat, TV plasma. Ladies looking for athletes or rappers. Whatever you choose, whatever you do, make sure he a thug and intelligent too. Like a real thoroughbred is. Show me love, let me feel. Females who's the is always. And I like a little sassiness, a lot of class. Mommy, reach in your bag, pass the. I'm a leader at last. This a dawn you with my spit, lose consciousness.